Come forth, royal soul.
As the noble I am.
Okay.
Stepping back.
So like I said,
let's get on with it.
I can use Windblade.
Strike true.
Why wouldn't I?
Observe the enemy.
His legs.
Oh, power of heroes. Not now. With blade in hand. Oh, power
Actually,
of heroes.
Yeah.
Behold, I walk a royal path.
Ooh.
Lend me your strength.
Royal sword.
I'm counting on
I
you.
want to see this animation. Let's see. Ooh. Jeez. 3K.
Quick, knock them off again.
Repel. I have to knock all these apples off. Its wings are damaged.
There's a better witness our strength.
Wow.
This doesn't feel right. I leave it to you.
Let's make an end of it.
Tis yours.
Right on top.
Is everyone all right? With blade in hand, as the point of a sword.
Let's stay calm.
I really need to hit all those, do I have... I do. Yeah. I need to hit all the apples, so he can't gain health. Okay.
I'll use what I must. No, now we strike. I must be sure.
I'm gonna pass.
Wise choice.
In the samurai.
I think it's weak to fire. I don't know.
Burn to ash.
It's not weak to fire.
Sworn oath of knighthood, that justice prevails.
It's okay.
Do this together.
He learned stable dance as well. Wow, interesting.
Show them our might.
That's game. The prince is wearing heels? I guess it's boots. I don't know. I'm guessing it's boots. Wind God's Gale.
A halfway decent result.
I feel stronger.
Dang, I should start putting into... Oh, brother.
Even I had more to learn.
I am most certainly stronger than I was.
Steady effort is key.
Guys, I've been recording like the last
bastard
5
got away.
episodes.
I
gotta say, I'm getting tired,
you
but
chaps boggle the mind.
this is getting
it's
so
no mean
good.
feat to fight on even footing with a human.
I'd hoped as much. You may yet have the power to face Luis at his full strength.
I always
Good
did.
to see you're safe. We've certainly taken these powers a long way. Maybe we thought ourselves invincible, but don't worry. At long last, the prince is safe. In a manner of speaking. Everything's going according to plan.
Still, what's our next move? The people think you a monster. We'll not find any public backing like this.
True.
Alsace once said that His Highness the Prince was a soul born into adversity. He is royalty and elder both, heir to the legacies of heaven and earth. He is water and fire, in condemned conflux. When the day comes that His Highness may be revered as the good ruler he can be, then the world will truly be free of prejudice, And that, he said, is why we fight.
In his own words, huh?
Damn, Grace was such a
We
wonderful
have to fight
person.
for what he believed in. All the more reason we can't turn from this.
Right.
Come what may, my life is a shield raised in your highness's name. Are you prepared to fight Luis to the bitter end?
I'm
Of course. I'm prepared.
Yes, that determination is how we'll stop him.
If he ends up king, he'll be sending all traitors to the gallows. Not just us, but any innocent folks he doesn't find use for.
Damn, bro, so many people died.
Look, I'm never giving up hope either, okay? All we have to do is beat him, right?
I hope you'll sing a victory song.
Looking forward to the victory song.
Well, we've got bigger things to worry about now. But I can't wait to sing it.
You... I'm still amazed. You really do look just like your mother. Truly, you are a child of fate. Your mother, she loved your father, and you with all her heart. The injustice that befell this village is not your fault. But listen well. Once you leave this village, you cannot return until you have fulfilled your ambitions. After all, an old crone like me can't take care of you forever. If you want to overcome your hardest challenges, you'll have to face them yourself. The world's fate is in your hands. Please, put an end to the tragedies of humankind's failures.
Thank you. And for everything.
Our final battle lies ahead. We cannot lose. Yes,
It's a lot,
before
guys,
all
it's a
else,
lot.
His Highness has only just awoken. Let us rest in the gauntlet runner for today, and advance to the royal capital tomorrow.
What about that shop that all the cool weapons? I want those weapons. I need money.
It's a bit strange, isn't it? I was convinced we'd been together for a long time. But I can't believe we've only just met. The beginning of my journey may have been a false memory. But my journey with you and the memories we've made, those are all real. Oh, guess I'm repeating myself. But I'm glad we're working together.
Stay beside me forever. Likewise. Damn, I want to say this.
Stay beside me forever.
Wow. When you put it like that, you're gonna make me blush. But thanks.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. She who still keeps the
weird.
virtues of the mage. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Nice.
We've got the path to tomorrow in front of us, and I'm gonna lead the way.
You may gain an extra turn. Nice. Finally, we can learn optimal level magic. I'm talking about like the greatest level magic ever.
When things get tough, remember this magic. The music meant for you will play in your head.
Isn't this academia?
By the way, the chiefess told me something about your novel. Apparently your parents gave you that book when you were still just a kid. I wonder what your parents wanted you to get from reading it. What they hoped for you.
Is
I guess.
Moore the king?
I suppose you'll have to find out for yourself.
Mor is the king. Guys, Mor is the king.
The part we're reading today is the last chapter. It's about the ruler of this ideal world. Let's read it together. The last chapter is about the ruler of a utopia. The one who governs this utopia must have an unwavering will to maintain justice in this world. There are innumerable obstacles to overcome, yet, as long as one lives by their ideals, those who support them are sure to follow. A utopia is not the creation of a single mind or a single power. It is a world shaped by all its people. The last part sounds a little more metaphorical. There's a little more. However, even a utopia may one day fray at the edges, and its people may come to conflict over the question of what is right. What is a true utopia? What is a true ruler? None have yet found the answers to these questions.
Based on the old war, it fell into ruin and was destroyed by war. So this book traces the trajectory of the old world where these true ideals are striving for. Seems
So
rather the
even the
opposite.
author of this book struggled with these questions. If you become king, you'll have plenty of tough questions and struggles to face yourself. Lady Cruaday mentioned the king was a real idealist when he first arrived at the village, that little by little, the pains of reality crushed his hope. And he even lost his son. In the end, his will was broken. He didn't lift a finger to stop the church's rise to power. With that in mind, I can honestly see why people would be drawn to Luis. His values are radical and cruel, but he's devoted to them. Unshakable, even. But we can't lose either. For the sake of everyone who has believed in us along the way.
Right.
You've got
Damn.
the power to change the world. And the one who gave it to you was, well, yourself. And that's what I'm going to help you with. That's my mission. My real mission. And I'm going to see it through.
So wait a minute. What are fairies? Are fairies more like animals? Because if all the other races were coming from humankind... Oh, great. Now we have this thing to... Oh, brother.
I saw what happened. So, you found a way to unequivocally shape your destiny. As far as I know, there is no record of your newly acquired archetype ever being used, even in ancient times. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical, known to some scholars as the magic of true sovereignty. Indeed, a power of legend.
Bro,
I once
who
said
is
that to
Mor?
be elder was your inescapable fate. However, it seems the truth was more complex than that. Magic is a process by which we confront fate and tame anxiety. And archetypes are its essence. They are manifestations of a resolve capable of heroic virtue. So then, what do you think is the foremost, most inescapable fate a person must bear?
The foremost fate? Not really sure, but for me to be me, and for you to be you, or something like that.
Indeed, it is birth that is inescapable. You cannot choose who you are born to, and once your familial place is determined, that fate cannot be changed. Yet by some strange tangle of destiny, you were given a choice that the very act of existence denies most people. By your own will, you were born again, as a prince. Do you understand? You stand on the threshold of truly becoming a ruler.
Not as an unearned title of bloodline's chance, nor as a mere authority over people. You have taken control of your life. You
But
are
I was
ready to
Prince.
rule your very self. That is what it truly means to be a hero. And it is the crux of the power that is awakened within you. What glorious coincidence indeed, that I, as a scholar of archetypes, might cross paths with and witness such a remarkably fated boy. It almost speaks.
Indeed. 'Tis his hands that bear our fate.
Who? I remember. I know that I know this voice. Had I forgotten it all this time? Yes. I swear I've heard it before. And I let it slip from my mind. Who are you? You with this voice that moves hearts. Speak. Who are you? Why have you awakened this boy to his power?
If it is answers you seek, then go and claim them.
She got two'd.
Could you be?
I think that's
As
supposed
for
to be
you,
my mom.
I bid thee awaken. Move onward to thy final ordeal. Take thy place at the final proving of the ascension of kings.
So does that mean Moore is my dad?
Time marches on.
So
and
if
the age
Moore
of
is
the
my
new
dad,
king draws nearer.
and the voice is the... Yo, it changes. Nice. So then...
Okay, all our preparations are just about set. Now that this is actually happening, I've got some pre-show jitters.
Oh,
All
Juno.
this royalty. I always felt they lived in a different world to the likes of me. Never figured I'd be walking alongside one myself.
'Tis proof that bloodline decides nothing. We are one people living in a shared world.
Looks like this is gonna be our last mission. Any final words you want to say?
I would definitely say I love you all.
What do I say?
Wow. I feel so motivated.
Yet if he suddenly spoke with the eloquence of a philosopher king, 'twould bemuse more than it would spur.
You can take it at your own pace. We're all getting used to it gradually.
About the new stuff you've felt and learned since becoming the prince. Can I ask you one more thing?
Sure.
Why is it that you want to be king? It's not about honor or power, is it?
To protect my country and its people, I don't care for honor. Some coin would be nice. I guess.
I want to protect this country and its people.
'Tis the answer I hoped for. As your knight, I will ever serve you with all my soul and ability.
Well, I guess this means we're ready as we're gonna be.
So I think Moore is the king who was magically detached from his body, or magically detached from his soul, the same way the prince was, and he became Moore in academia. But his memories were destroyed or somehow. And then Will's mom, or the prince's mom, is the voice that we've been hearing this whole time.
This place here.
Where do we go? Where do we go? Can we just do anything? I don't know where to go.
Move.
Oh,
The mission is to head to Grand Trat. Okay, so then yeah, we have to.
You see?
Yeah.
Oh, brother. Yeah, we have to go to Berntrad. We have to go fight Louise, but...
After having made so many sacrifices, the group has gained new powers and ascertained new truths. Their archenemy, Luis, already has one hand on the throne. Even so, they march ever forward, spirits rekindled by battle. They head to Grand Trad, for the fight is far from over.
So Luis did lie.
That Eldon boy is nowhere to be found. I suppose it's only a matter of time until Luis takes the throne.
Speaking of which, I don't see the general. The voice of the pro-Luis faction became too overwhelming. He was ultimately forced out of his position. Why is this happening? Even if the Sanctus Church's favor has collapsed, why is it that Luis alone is reaping the benefits?
The public mind is the same as it's always been. It's too difficult to find answers in themselves, so they follow those who provide. We've certainly relied on that ourselves.
It's always easier to follow than to have to make all the risks yourself. Now that we are out of ideas, what can we do?
Can you imagine Luis on the throne? Can you imagine what he'd do with us? We'd be the first on the chopper block.
That's right.
Do we hide? Run? Our ships are in port.
Is this really the time for idle chit-chat?
Nice.
Who are you?
Just a passing wastrel. Thought I'd drop in for a word since I was in the area. You might have one way to survive. Well then, let us depart.
Lord Luis, your pardon. We've encountered an unexpected snag. I killed the prince in the Elden village. I confirmed his death, yet it appears the boy candidate has merged with his corpse.
I mean, if Luis can do it, I can do it too.
Is now resurrected.
Resurrected?
Yes, and what's more, the boy candidate was the actual prince after all. Something about his soul having traveled independently, and then returning to his corporeal body.
I see. So his ideal form was spun from Magla. Whatever the case, this means the land's true prince has reawakened in his sanctum. How interesting. After these long years, my chase may finally come to an end. My nemesis awaits.
Lord Luis, what is it about that bastard that fascinates you? Yeah, I won't let it end like this. I have to do better. I need more power. I will show Lord Luis I am worthy of his gaze.
We'll soon be arriving above the royal capital.
Excellent. As planned, increase altitude and enter the royal palace in the sky.
Are you certain? We'll be heading directly to His Majesty, a former king, and...
Rest assured, that old fool is powerless to stop me now. Proceed.
Understood.
Let the final banquet begin.
We're close. We're like danger close.
Come on, any takers? Any bets for the other candidates?
Doesn't this guy owe me money?
Loses, a silver coin could turn into mountains of reef.
What are you trying to say? You think Count Luis is going to lose?
Yup.
Oh no, of course not. I'm just saying.
I'll call that bet. All in on His Highness the Prince.
That's my boy.
A Sanctus bigwig gambling away his tithes? This really is the end of the world. Didn't know his esteemed princeliness had any supporters left.
I mean, he's not really the prince, is he? Was actually a monster in disguise all along. Haven't you heard the news? The times we live in, I tell you.
Must be tough, being an easy mark. It didn't take much for you to buy everything Luis was selling about the prince. The fireworks went off the moment he said, "Behold." Remember? You don't think there's any chance Luis orchestrated the entire thing?
Oi, churchman! You saying Count Luis lied to us?
Yes, he did.
You think he cast some big illusion?
An illusion, eh? What if I said it's a power more dangerous than that? Always struck me as odd. We all know Luis, the mighty human slayer, but how does he keep finding the things one after another?
He's creating it, yeah.
Convenient, if you ask me.
I've known this from the beginning,
He
bro.
knows in advance where these monsters will appear to cause havoc.
Easy to nitpick and gripe about him, isn't it, Churchman? Maybe someone needs to shut you up.
All right. Let's keep things civil, eh? No sense becoming a monster yourself.
Oi! What's all this fuss about?
Damn it! When Count Luis is king, you'll all be the first at the gallows. You'll die just like Forden.
Well, they're probably just as anxious as the rest of us. All that yelling and thrashing helps fight it off. Humans have been sighted near the capital, after all.
It's more than that. Pockets of society have resented the upper class for ages now, but this might be the spark that lights the kindling. Luis's respect for power is certainly cruel, but it's fair to an extent. Those of us pushing the status quo have always struggled to understand the appeal.
Even then, everyone's on edge. They'll jump at any excuse to argue and snarl at each other.
True.
Never seen it this bad. Not normal, I say.
So everyone's
Life,
Magla.
fanaticism, and do go
Everyone's
hand in
anxiety's getting-
hand. If we don't find some common ground soon, it'll collapse beneath us.
But your boy, the
Luis
Crier, is
left
right.
saying that he'd be waiting at the royal capital. Only one place he could be. All eyes are on his Skyrunner as it rises to the flying palace. What are we about to see?
Ah, the royal palace. It's been a while. Do you hear me, O king? Stubborn and deathless? This country is distorted. You and the other titled authorities decide who grows fat and who is devoured. The country knows no war only because our very core is built upon a system of societal predator and prey. It cannot be defied from within. That is peace, but not order. Hand over the royal scepter. The game is over. Country needs change, and I will provide it.
Thou impertinent faith breaker, hast thou no shame in preempting the day of judgment?
Do you presume yourself a god? Is that why you wrought your face in stone and took it to the heavens? You're nothing. Just an ordinary, broken old man.
How wouldst thou wield the king's magic? To what end?
To purify all that your kind have left to rot. You threw away your ideals, but I will never make that mistake.
Only the people's chosen may take the throne. The royal scepter and its resting place remain beyond you.
This royal scepter, the royal magic. Did you think that only generations of kings were aware of their secrets? Why someone can manipulate world-changing power by use of only a single scepter? Why only those supported by the people can use it? Listen well, O king. The truth behind the royal magic.
It's the world's.
Huh. So it's true. The country truly is putrid with sin. In other words, if I took hold of it now, then I would have the power to change the world itself.
How didst thou learn of this?
How?
Thou wert elder.
Wow.
You were not always blind to this country's rot. When you visited our sanctum, I saw and knew the passion in your heart. And yet, what happened to our village? What happened to this country?
Interesting.
Oh.
cannot stop me any longer. Nor can anyone else. Save one lone possibility.
Wow. The scepter and the throne.
Snatching victory from the maw of catastrophe, the party descends again on the royal capital,
I
Grand
think,
Trad. But they are greeted only
being
by
that
ominous skies.
Magla
Their return hardly
is
counts
the
as a
whole
triumph,
world's
considering
anxiety.
how they departed.
That would mean that the royal
Anticipating
magic
conflict,
is only
the Gothic
fueled
run
by the
comes
world.
to a quiet stop.
And the world, meaning its people, decide who the true king is. So it's about gaining popularity?
What the hell's wrong with the sky?
I don't know.
Boy, that monster boy's come back. Ah, that's why the sky's grown so hellish. The half-dead bastard returns with his head held high.
A more aggressive welcome than I expected. Would any introductions help them to understand?
It's useless. Words are cheap. Still, we should walk with pride instead of trying to keep our heads down.
True enough.
His Royal Highness, the Prince, returns! Luis distorted his form through strange and terrible magics, but the curse is now dispelled. His true form has been restored.
Oi, if that's really His Highness, then tell us why in His Majesty in the sky stop all this bloodshed?
Cause he's an imposter! Just like Count Louis said! You're not fool us again, beast!
Oi!
Oh my god.
Calm down. At least listen.
And you! Never thought I'd see one of the Magnus brothers standing against Count Luis, even the thick one. He took in a Paribus like you, and you spit on him. Scum! Only thing traitors deserve is a tight rope and a stiff beam. And you want us to support the prince?
Lady Juno, I can't believe this. I admired you. Why would you risk dying alongside
People
some
are
fake
so
prince?
fickle.
I don't intend on dying with anyone. Besides, I'm still me, whoever I'm standing with.
Hey, you chief! Weren't you the wretch who got kicked out of the knighthood? Now you're with this pack of throne chasers. Shame. Shame! Mustari girl! You ungrateful pagan! Count Luis brought down the Sanctus Church for you!
How dare you strike out at him?
They're all traitors, I say!
What is all this? The truth of the prince hardly matters to them. Every one of them's only concerned with their own emotions, and
That's what
nothing
it
else.
is. Everyone's so emotional.
We'll have your heads on pike soon enough. Leave! Get out of our royal capital!
If they're just monsters, we can deal with them ourselves. How about it?
This is bad. They really are out for our blood. Has everyone gone insane?
Oi, over here! Don't bother with them. No talking this one out. You need to run, now!
How did he get on the ship? Just hopped on?
We weren't away from the city that long. What happened? Why are all the people so bloodthirsty now?
The prince turning into a monster before their eyes still lingers in their minds. After all, a monster entered into their society disguised as a person.
No, that's not...
I know, it's not true. But truth and how it appears to the citizens are different beasts. Moreover,
Yeah,
humans have been
unfortunately.
sighted closer than ever before. The royal capital's populace is unused to danger, so they've become suspicious of each other. How fares your neighbor? Do you run in circles with monsters in disguise? Are questions on the tip of every tongue. Ever since Forden's death, Luis has everyone on a knife edge. He's erratic, and nobody knows how he'll react to those who defy him if push comes to shove.
So, at the core of it, people are scared witless and they cling to Luis as a savior, rather than the devil he is.
You well
and
know
now you
that
know.
Luis cares not one whit about social status, especially as a token of birthright. No amount of wealth or standing can buy his protection. So even those who may have opposed him at first now counsel that condemning him would be imprudent, as it puts their safety at risk.
Great.
Then we're stuffed. He won't save anyone. And oh yeah, he can create humans, by the way.
Oh, that's all true then.
Yes.
I have my suspicions, but it's still a bit of a jolt. This all said, in my humble opinion, what we're seeing in the people now has been in the works for some time. Now, has the tournament for the throne truly ever been a fair contest?
No, it was the church.
The Sanctus Church bent it to its whim, and I abetted that. To my shame. Before I met you people, I didn't have much to me but anger and quips. I'd rant and snipe and have my cynical little discourse, but I'd only looked to others for change. Now maybe that outlook's our real enemy. Blind fanaticism, like I had. Even if there's no malice to it, it's a dangerous thing. Hard to think clear when your mind's a muddy stream.
We've been told Magla is born from people's anxiety. Perhaps the proof is now before our eyes.
Kind of ironic, but we have to do something about it. If we don't, they'll never listen. We'll only ever be seen as an enemy.
I had the inn prepared. They won't let anyone in but you lot. Let's head there for now, shall we?
We're gearing up for the final chapter, guys.
All right.
You have to go to the Hush Honeybee.
All right then.
It's sale day. I'm curious.
Hey.
Damn. No detours.
Luis is the only Smash it all to bits!
So is it like an eclipse? The sky is red with blood.
Everyone, I'm glad you made it back in one piece. Since you left, Luis's following has only grown.
Have you changed? You're still the same person, aren't you?
'Tis quite a story, but it deserves explaining. I only hope you can believe us.
Turns out I'm the prince, yo. Came back from death.
Alright, wait a minute. Let me
Through
get this
sovereign
straight.
magic.
I had thought all this business with declaring yourself the prince was a well-meaning bluff. But under the deception, you were, in fact, the actual prince. Is that right?
Yeah.
Still, I mean, how do you get the whole country to believe your story? Is that even possible?
Frankly, I doubt it. We've just seen firsthand how far we'll get trying to talk the people down.
Then what will you do if this goes on?
But you're still you, yes? You came to help everyone, just like you helped me before, right?
That's right.
Yes, that's right. It'll all turn out fine.
Good.
I see. So, even if no one believes you, you're still determined to settle the score with Luis head on?
Even so, the gulf between us is wider than ever. The people have all but named him their champion. With so little time, a guileless appeal to the public may fall on deaf ears.
Hard luck for the honest knight. Not much room left for civil debate now that Luis is openly advocating killing his opposition. That ship sailed when the king's magic faded. Anyway, if there is a key to turning the tide, first place I'd look is the castle in the sky. You saw how violent and volatile the city folk are now, but I don't think it's as simple as fearing Luis. I've been keeping an eye on the royal capital while you were off on your jaunt through the woods. Frankly, the change in public sentiment was too sudden, unnatural. It's as if they've been collectively drained of their sanity, and if I had to guess what causing it...
It's Luis.
You're implying it's Luis's doing? Or the eeriness in the sky? Is that because...
Don't know, but the change in the citizens is certainly odd. If something really is forcing it, that means we might still have a chance to fix it.
What Luis is doing is in the royal palace, whether or not it truly desires a world overrun by humans, we know is mine. Until we confront him, we won't know his mind.
It may well be bait for a trap.
Trap or not, we have no other choice. Then it's settled. Head to the royal palace and put a stop to whatever Luis is cooking up. With that Skyrunner, you're the only ones who can. And we'll fight in the ways we can too. We'll make sure the whole kingdom hears that the real prince is back after all the strife he's been through.
Indeed. If you can make things better, you might just inspire everyone to remember their own hopes and dreams. Maria's been terribly patient, waiting for you and believing in you.
I'm so proud of Maria.
It'd be nice
She's
to see her
grown
smile
so
again.
much.
Right.
We can restore stability to the rational thoughts. Okay.
I'll always believe in you. We'll all do our best, so you can be a good king.
Indeed. If we win, I suppose you really will be king.
We're counting on you, O king.
Yeah,
It is too late
I'm no
today
longer
for
a
a grand
prince.
charge, I fear. Let us take a night's rest, and on the morrow, we make for the castle.
We're entering the final chapter as a prince, awaiting to be king.
What to pick?
Wow. I can't believe it, bro. I cannot believe it.
Your Highness.
You know, I was thinking about, these two are just such bodyguards. Let's rest.
Good night.
It's incredible, bro. I knew bro, I just felt it in my bones. Will was always the prince.
Crowning of a new king. 31 days remain.
31 days remain. That's 1 month.
To all the people who dwell in this land,
It's the old king.
This voice?
soon naught but 1 month will remain. On the dawn of the day of the hero, the one who has inspired the greatest faith of the people shall inherit the kingdom. I bid thee forget not these words.
Wasn't expecting to wake up to such a spectacle.
Oh,
but
brother.
I suppose that confirmed it. This
Final
is
month.
where it ends.
Luis has already fortified himself behind the palace walls. Good thing we've got a Skyrunner. Or it'd already be over for us.
Or perhaps it is us he has been waiting for all this time.
However disturbing the world looks now, 'tis only a prelude to the deadland Luis strives for.
Sky looks proper hellish already. And with all the humans out there, it's no wonder everyone's losing their grit.
Well, he wanted a fair world where strength decides everything. Funny how that's indistinguishable from absolute chaos.
But it's Luis who has the most support right now.
And
that wasn't born of deception.
He
broke the nation's order, and everyone knows it.
True enough. That's what got Ardell and I dreaming to begin with.
Luis isn't
The
wrong
world where the poor
in
and weak
saying
get
that.
trampled on was a world worth breaking. Come to think of it,
How do I explain?
what do we all stand for?
It's morally wrong, but it's not necessarily wrong as opposed to it being right. Like, okay, for everyone to be equal, okay, everyone has to fight for it. Everyone is given the same opportunity and chance to fight, but not everyone is as strong as the next person. You get me? So in a way, there is an equality in the idea that you have a chance at it, but it's not equal because Just because you have a chance doesn't mean I don't have a greater chance. You know?
Maybe hope.
A little broad, don't you think? I don't really know what everyone's talking about, but everyone who's seen you and your friends say you're amazing. You make them really, really happy. Because, you know, you've got all the tribes in your team. Everyone's different, but you keep working together and doing great. You're so cool.
A fair point. You're quite right, Maria. It is a hard thing to word, so forgive my fumbling. But perhaps it is a matter of standing for something Luis does not believe exists. We must prove that it does.
If you keep on believing in what you want, and you keep on working hard for it, it will come true.
That's right, love. I can think of plenty of people who would be much happier if they took a page from your book.
I see now. This is surely the essence of true magic.
Best of luck, Your Highness. After all those speeches about taking the throne, it'll be awfully irresponsible to go dying on us now.
Right, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, we'd best keep an eye on the calendar. The king's deadline was the dawn of the day of the hero, so we've got until the day before. And that won't be the end of things either. Even if people come to their senses, it would amount to nothing if Luis sits upon the throne. Personally, I think we should prioritize our main objective here. I'm sure we'd get it done, but we have to make sure we have at least one day to spare before the day of the hero.
We've got a few days left, so it's up to you how we spend them. When we set off, let's do it with no regrets.
Alright, first thing we're doing when we come back with the next episode, we have to grind.
So Luis is hiding in the floating royal palace here. We have to stop him. I won't accept King Luis.
That's...
The village.
Oh, it's the old king's head. And I think the whole world is covered in...
Which one?
Dread? The whole world is covered in dread.
Here's where we are now.
That's...
Jeez, man.
Let's put an end to this.
Skybound Avatar Conquest. Have 30 days. Pinnacle of Evil Louise. Due to Magla disturbances throughout the kingdom, the entire country is experiencing dread weather. That wasn't bad enough. Be cautious of an inclement weather called Blight. The abilities of your followers and their supports will be indispensable. Use this time to ensure you have no regrets when you depart. Prevent Luis' destructive vision, and rescue the kingdom's future before the day of the hero arrives.
So?
Smash it all to bits.
Alright, before I end, I know what I need to do before I end the episode. So we're done. We're like, this is gonna be it. There's turmoil in the streets. It's like Armageddon, dude. Look, the sky is filled with dread. We need to... There's this quest here. There's quests to pick up. I guess I can pick them up in the next episode. Let me just check if it's here. If it's here, then this is the first thing we're doing because I want to get these archetypes max ranked immediately. I don't have any more time. I can't wait. Your Highness, these three, I think this is it. It's one of these.
That's all.
Just give me the quest.
Going to. Let's do it.
We'll look more into this in the next episode.
This place.
That's a rough.
I think this is the one we're looking for. Wow.
Going to on.
Got it.
Let's do it.
That's almost max.
Let's see here.
That's a.
I see.
With this, I'm gonna end the episode. I'm gonna check and make sure which one is which.
Okay then.
But one of these quests allow us to grind, not levels, but archetype experience, to the point where we won't have to grind later. And I can just run through the end of the game, even though I'm definitely gonna grind later. Oh no, this place has blight.
There's a labyrinth.
Then we also have to do this, and this, which I'm kind of excited for. Well, till next time, guys. Later.